Welcome to Celebrity Vibes. Selena Gomez could not care much less about Chris Evans' engagement. See proof. We will harm it all down for you. But in the proceeding when we proceed, please, if you are new to this channel, please take a minute of your treasured time to subscribe and hit the notification bell for large updates. Let's dive into the video. Selena Gomez was once all smiles when she used to be noticed in New York recently. Ever on account that Canadian sensation Chris Evans proven his engagement to ex-flame Selena Gomez, there has been a lot of hypothesis about how Chris's longtime female friend Slate may have felt about the same. Selena was once reportedly surprised on listening to about the engagement. Selena was once amazed an engagement came about this rapidly, however now not amazed Chris would do something like this, understanding who he is. At the stop of the day, even though she would not really care. She had tried once more to make it work that ultimate time, and it did not work out. News quoted a source. Soon after Chris's engagement, Selena was once noticed sharing a chortle with buddies in New York City. The Wolves singer wore a black t-shirt and paired it with gray sweepants. It used to be especially the caption on the t-shirt that drew people's attention. The front pocket on the black t-shirt study, "Only the robust survive." Besides, the pop singer additionally left out the paparazzi when they requested her about Bieber's engagement. Chris and Gomez dated on and off considering that 2010. In November, final year, Gomez and Chris commenced to be noticed collectively again, after which they got married. Selena Gomez was noticed out and about in New York City on Monday, as information of her engagement to continue to make headlines. The former Disney Channel star, 25, was once photographed in the Big Apple in an informal pair of gray sweepants, a black t-shirt and white sneakers. The announcement tee, available for $49 at online apparel retailer stores, featured the slogan "Only the strong survive," written in white letters throughout the pocket, perchance her very own cryptic message about how she feels about her previous with Chris. She was once all smiles too, debuting reputedly longer brown locks than previously this month and Sunday, when she was once striking out with buddies on a boat cruise round Manhattan with her hair pulled back. Gomez had been wearing a blunt bob for a whole lot of this year, including for the duration of latest press and crimson carpet appearances for Hotel Transylvania 3. Selena's so in love with the whole thing about you. Chris wrote on Instagram, captioning a black and white picture of him and his bride-to-be. "I'm so dedicated to spending my lifestyles getting to be aware of each and every single phase of you, loving you patiently and kindly. I promise to lead our household with honor and integrity, letting Jesus through his Holy Spirit information us in the whole thing we do, and each and every choice we make. My coronary heart is completely and fully yours, and I will always put you first." He added, "You are the love of my life, and I wouldn't prefer to spend it with all people else. You make me so a lot higher, and we praise every difference so well, can't wait for the fine season of lifestyles yet. It's humorous due to the fact now with you the whole lot looks to make sense. The issue I am most excited for is that my little brother and sister get to see every other wholesome secure marriage, and seem for the same." The model, 21, tweeted minutes after her new fiancé's post, writing, "Not certain what I did in lifestyles to deserve such happiness, however I am so fully grateful to God for giving me such a great man or woman to share my lifestyles with. No phrases should ever categorical my gratitude." After splitting from the week in final October, Gomez and Chris started out spending time together again. The exes had been noticed using bikes, kissing at his hockey video games, and even attended his dad Jeremy's wedding in Jamaica together. However, after marking Chris's birthday on her Instagram account, the couple's newly rekindled romance ended abruptly. They haven't spoken in months, a supply instructed people solely about Gomez and Bieber. She hasn't been speaking about him, considering that they ended matters once more beforehand this year, as once in no way a healthful state of affairs for Selena and Chris, stated the source. Added a Chris pal. Their relationship was once usually very complicated and complicated. It used to be just too an awful lot baggage. Gomez's mom Mandy Tiffy also wasn't completely satisfied about their reconciliation. It used to be like their previous tainted everything, the husband friend added. It wasn't feasible for them to have a Meanwhile, Gomez is recording new song and gearing up for new projects. The insider said she hasn't been wondering about Justin, the supply explained. She's in a first-rate area and is very happy. Gomez regarded to be in right spirits whilst placing out with buddies in the Big Apple, flashing a large grin as photographers captured her pic. The Wolves singer went informal for the day out in a pair of satisfied gray sweepants, outsized sunglasses, white Puma socks and fashionable sneakers. She additionally wore a black t-shirt, stores.com, $49, which aspects at the front pocket that reads, "Only the sturdy survive." Gomez and Bieber dated on and off, seeing that 2010, most recently rekindling their romance late last year, solely to call it quits again in March. A supply instructed Eastern Time on Monday, however, that Gomez does now not care at all that her ex has moved on. What Chris and Selena do with their lives does no longer affect her, the supply said. Selena is in such a wonderful vicinity and is surrounding herself with properly tremendous people, and Chris and Selena's happiness doesn't take away from her personal happiness. As information of Chris Evans' engagement at first broke over the weekend, the former Disney celebrity looked as glad as can be while clad in a vivid blue bikini, cruising round New York with one of her gal pals. Selena Gomez is the final professional. The 25-year-old singer and actress was once returned on the set of her new untitled Woody Allen assignment in New York City on Thursday, simply hours after announcing she underwent surgery this summer season for a kidney transplant, due to problems stemming from lupus diagnosis. The megastar saved her appearance formal with a white t-shirt and denims, and wore her hair pulled again in a ponytail. She additionally regarded to be maintaining a script in her hand. Then, later that identical day, Gomez was once noticed in an orange pinnacle and pink skirt alongside with gray coat. I'm very conscious some of my followers had observed I used to be laying low for phase at the summertime, and questioning why I wasn't advertising my new music, which I was once extraordinarily proud of, Gomez captioned the Instagram put up on Thursday. So I discovered out I wanted to get a kidney transplant due to my lupus and was once recovering. It used to be what I wished to do for my usual health. The fetish singer additionally published that the donor was her longtime friend Francia Reza, an actress first-rate recognized for her function in The Secret Life of the American Teenager, sharing a picture of she and Reza preserving fingers from their health facility beds, as nicely as photographs of a scar on her belly following the surgery. There aren't phrases to describe how I can maybe thank my lovely pal Francia Reza, stated Gomez in the post. She gave me the remaining present and sacrifice via donating her kidney to me. I am notably blessed. I love you so a whole lot, sis. But Reza wasn't the solely individual to drop the whole thing to be by means of her aspect, an ADA warfare with a disease. Gomez's boyfriend Chris, born Abel Tesfaye, scheduled his summer season performances round her scientific emergency, a supply informed People exclusively. The weekend was once in between dates of his Starboy Legend of the Fall tour from July 22 via August 6, then once more till September 6. The singer's Grey Goose sponsored exhibit was once cancelled last minute on August 26, and used to be a no-show at the 2017 MTV VMAs on August 27, the place he was originally scheduled to perform. As many of you know, round a year in the past I revealed that I have lupus, and sickness that can have an effect on human beings in exclusive ways. I've located that anxiety, panic assaults and despair can be side consequences of lupus, which can existing their very own challenges, she stated in an one-of-a-kind announcement to People. I choose to be proactive and focal point on preserving my fitness and happiness, and have determined that the exceptional way ahead is to take some time off, she continued. Thank you to all my followers for your support. You comprehend how distinctive you are to me, however I want to face this head on to make certain I am doing the entirety feasible to be my best. I'd be aware if I am no longer by myself via sharing this. I hope others will be prompted to tackle their very own issues. The 25-year-old singer break up from the sorry hitmaker in March, after having reconciled late final 12 months. Please inform us in the comments. Please do now no longer forget about to subscribe and flip on the notification bell to see our Enterprise New Day updates. Thanks for watching.